Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, we now have two of every industry except this one. This is our machines plant down at Berkeley. So I would like to actually work today on getting a second machines plant going. I like that locomotive. That orange and black looks so cool. Now, we do have another machines plant up here, which would be perfect up on the north side of everything. So that would sort of evenly spread our distribution of machines and make it a lot easier to get stuff to everybody. And there does happen to be a steel plant right here and a sawmill right here. So that's pretty handy. Now, for the steel plant, we've got iron right here, so very easy to get to. There's a coal right here, so that's not too bad either. Just go around where the passenger track is here, and then we can actually just join up onto this and use this track, which we'll be using this track for the iron too. So that works out great. We just need to do a little modification to everything to make it work. Wood is going to be a little bit more difficult though. There is a wood right here, which this would also be easy, and there's a coal right here. So we could come off here with iron or with coal and wood and just use this track here to just head all the way on up. We don't actually even have to change anything here, although I might want to, because this is sort of a busy spot right here. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we've already got a crossover set up, so we can cross over from these two tracks, which are what go down here, over to these two tracks, which go all the way up. Technically, these tracks go all the way up too, but I would want to set up a pass-through in the center instead of having to wait for traffic to clear on the station. So that takes care of one wood. The second wood, on the other hand, I think the only one we really could use would be this one. We could hop on this track, come up here, set a pass-through here, then I think we'd have to delete this section right here and put a viaduct in over this so we could continue on up the hill in this. How steep is this hill? Let's turn catenary off while I'm thinking about it. Now you remembered. You're getting better about that. Sorta. Yeah, that'll work. And then this could come up and just join in with this stuff. In fact, we could have this we could pick up wood here, come through, pick up wood here, so we could make this a single line, which I like doing it that way. So that is a good possibility there. Just have to decide how exactly we want to do it. Oops. So yeah, we can do the wood, we can do the coal, we can do the iron. We've got all of it. I think that the toughest part might be getting steel from here across the river to here, because we got passenger tracks in the way as well as a lot of city in the way, and this thing technically is in our way too, although really we don't want to go to here, we want to go to here. So here, you know, actually, what if we just use this track again, come up here, then we could set up a curve down off from it, come down here, bridge over this. Oh no, we're in the wrong spot here. So we'd come down off from it, then we could actually go under this here and go into this. And then just use trucks maybe to deliver, trucks or trams to deliver into town here. We've got a road right here we could connect to. Just connect this on up, you know, put a tunnel through the mountain, connect to this, and we could just drive straight over to here, replace one of these buildings, two of these buildings with a depot that we can deliver to. Oh my goodness, why are all my trucks all backed up? Oh, the traffic here has become a disaster. Okay, well that's something we're going to have to deal with at some point too. All right, let's deal with that a different day. Let's start with the wood. Actually, I think what we should start with is probably this. Let's get these connected onto this line, and then we could do this one. So let's see, this one, if we come up, let's set this track facing, or this station facing this way, because that way this will curve into it nicely. And then it can make a nice even transition into that too. And then this one, maybe we'll have it come along this way and then curve onto the, merge onto that track. All right, so I think that'll work for us. So this, yeah, we're pretty much going to just be making this a vertical or a north-south station here. Excuse me. I'm going to want pass-through tracks on this. So, yeah, I think all we need to do is just put in a single platform here. Do that. Let's grab our road here and connect it. Go. And then just put a couple of extra tracks on here for the pass-through. The back end of that is sort of high off ground level. Yeah, we'll have to smooth it out, flatten it out. That looks good. All right. Then here we just run this out a ways. And we don't actually have to cross the track there because it's always going to be going the same direction. It's always going to be heading north when it goes to there. And then down here, let's pause this for now. I know I hate pausing everything all the time. I'm going to have to widen this on this direction, I believe. Or could I do it the other direction? Oh, no, I do need both these platforms, so I'm going to have to widen it both directions. All right. So let's disconnect this for now. Edit this. And take out this platform. Put another track on. Are we going to be able to do that connection there with the short? Yeah, we've got room. We've got room. We can do it. Okay, and then put a new platform on here. And some new cargo buildings. And there, that's good. Oops, I didn't mean to edit there. I didn't mean to exit that entirely. Then we'll take this platform off. Add a track on this side. So that way we're going to have a platform for the steel coming in and a platform for the plastic coming in. And then our tracks down the center for our trains just to get the heck out of here. Okay, so really doesn't matter which is on which side. We'll put the steel over there, I guess. Then we can reconnect this. Ah, you're kidding me. Okay, well, let's do this then. Good enough. And that didn't put a stoplight there, did it? No. Okay, good. Clean this up just a little bit. Let's put some trees in here to cover this up. Oops. Yeah, we'll use these. There. Except for the tree that's actually on the station. We'll get rid of that one. All right, now we're going to need to get this track. I think that'll be good enough for me to be able to put a bridge in, put a viaduct in. Oh, we need to take off our diamond switch and put in the correct routing here. There. There. Double slip you. Double slip you. Okay, cool. That's good. Now, we have the station in there. Let's get this side, I think. There. I don't like it cutting through the ground like that. That I like. Well, I hadn't really expected the bridge there, but, you know, that's fine. No, I don't want to do that. Because we got to merge that other track on there, so I want to avoid bridges if I can. Let's go ahead and take out the road here. You know, a bridge over the road might be good, though. Just do a much more limited bridge instead of the expansive one that it wanted to do there. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and make that earth. And I think that's good. I think that's perfect. Oops. There we go. Perfect for our uses. There. And then for the road, let's do this. Let's take out a little bit right here. And then we'll put it back in with a bridge. Oh, that's right. I was told that one place where I did a bridge a while back didn't actually put the bridge in. It put the bridge in, but where was that? I think it's here. It didn't update it. I tried to change it to this, and it for some reason didn't do it. Thank you. And it's good I finally remembered several episodes later to fix it. Okay, so now here all we have to do is go ahead and put our road back in. There. Oh, I already have the curve on. Curve to that. Then curve down to there. And right there. Okay, cool. That's not what I wanted. Very nice trees, but I did not need to put trees there. Okay, that is all cleaned up. Now, with a little luck here, all we need to do is reconnect this, and then can I simply raise it enough? No. Let's make it a little wider. You gotta make them far enough apart where you can get enough height doing that. Sometimes it works out well, and sometimes it doesn't. I think that's good enough. Oh, you jerk. Why are you calling yourself names? Not me. I was not saying I'm a jerk. It's the thing for missing. Is this freight? I think it's freight. Yeah, that looks like freight. So that should be fine. That's the bridge I've been using for freight, and I just like keeping it for, I don't know, sentimental reasons. Doesn't make any difference otherwise. Okay. So we've reconnected that line. Oh, I do need to put some signals back on, don't I? We'd make it through there without the signals, but it would be much better to have them in. I have no idea why we have this section here with signals off, but there we go. All right. So that's in. Before we go any further, let's get this connected. I think the best way to connect this is going to be okay. Why do I have this odd colored spot here? It's like a perfect square, or right angle, I should say. Okay, buildings. And this, I'm going to have to make this. How am I going to do this and get this to actually be what I want it to be? I guess what I'm going to have to do is this. Let's back that up. Thank you, autosave. There. Now we'll make this 2. I couldn't do it like this without doing that, because the platform would tell me, no, you can't have a track right up next to your platform. And I still did it wrong. Oh my goodness. Rather was sort of wondering what you were doing there. There we go. That was what I intended to do. Okay, so now we need to get rid of this and put our second pass-through track in. There we go. Just reconnect that. Reconnect this. And then connect this, which is going to have to be, yeah, it's going to have to be double slip like this. Okay, it's good. Technically, I don't need to do a double slip, but I think because this is so close, I'm going to end up doing that. And I'm not going to try to fix it by doing something crazy. And then here, all we have to do is just connect this up to the forest itself. And yes, I realize there's an entrance to the forest right here, but don't think I can actually do anything with it. There. Okay, so that's connected. So our forest train can pick up wood there, come on up here, pick up wood here, and then it'll join the main track and head on out. Yeah, we already connected it on this side. So on this side, what we want to do is get it connected to this. How does that connection look? It looks pretty decent. Can I just like... Oh, you're really gonna be upset about something here, aren't you? Not sure about what. What are you upset about? I don't know what it dislikes about trying to connect there. There we go. There. That's as far as it's going to let us do it, I guess. And I need you out of my way. Oh. Well, I appreciate you just jumping out of my way like that. Why do I already have a one-way? Oh, that's not a one-way. Did I just delete the other signal by placing that there? That's what it was. I was hitting that other signal. I really sort of wanted those together. Let me hang on here. Let me try this again. See, I wanted to put this up as close to the road as I could. You should have left some of it straight. Huh? Don't huh me. Use words. What are you, suddenly a 1950s dad? All right. Yeah, you wanted me to do this straight and flat here so we could do all of this. That definitely did not go straight and flat like I intended it to. Why do I have a weird little ridge around this? I still do. It just looks weird. All right. So we'll put a straight section here for Growler. It's Papa Growler. Don't push your luck. Okay, right there. Actually, no. We are not crossing here. We are only connecting up, going the same direction. So like that. Now let's try this again. Oh, it still doesn't like me going that far, does it? Yeah, it doesn't like it. First date and everything. You are just full of it today, Growler. Full of what? I don't know, beans, something. I don't really care what it is. It is amusing, however. There we go. And now I'm going to cut this back a bit further here. Go. Let's smooth this all out so we can get our road back in. All right, now that this is in, we can go ahead and put some signals on this. Let's put one-way signal, say right here and here. The other one, I want to put it back here. I don't want trains stopping, blocking that road. Then we can go ahead. That's why I was trying to get it close to the road, so we wouldn't be doing that. Do that. And then here. Yeah, it should be okay, I think. And then here, I'm going to take this one off. And we'll go one right here, and I don't think I'm going to put one on the other side. And then here, we'll go ahead and put one right here and one right here. Although technically, we're not going to need this one on the other side. No trains are going to be coming that way. There. And you know what? We might as well do that. Excellent. Okay. That all looks good. We don't have to do any signals on the other side there. We've already... And let's put some signals right here. You're going to block that road now. Yeah, but there's not going to be any traffic on that. It just serves the industries. Oh, somebody said something one time about me forgetting to reconnect a road. I guess I know what road I forgot to reconnect now. I looked around. I thought, all those roads are reconnected. I don't know what they're talking about. See, you should listen to your viewers more often. I do listen to my viewers. Yeah, but then you ignore whatever they said. Not always, Growler. Occasionally, yes. Okay, coal should be next. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's take all of this out. If anything, if this is a highway actually connecting anywhere, we should be routing it around the... No, it's not. It just goes down here to the other coal mine. So never mind. I'm not going to worry about it at all. We will reconnect it somehow, somewhere. Okay. And let's put just a single platform station here. We don't need to be fancy with this one. But let's line it up with the road. There we go. Oh, and that looks ominously cut into the hill. What's ominous about it? The fact that it's cut into the hill, and we're going to have to fix that, Growler. All right. We do not need... Now let's put the road back here. We do not need the 2-lane road here. I don't know why it's doing that, not these days. Oops. Let's go ahead and cut you back a ways. That was not the right button. There. Let's just smooth this down a bit. Now, go ahead, and we're not going to be doing anything fancy with the connection here. That's not quite how I would like it. Oh, come on. You're going to give me grief about this, aren't you? Okay. Let's try this. Let's... Oops. Can I get this to go right? It's not flat. That's the problem. How's that look? It's better. We'll go with that. Okay. And now we have a weird lump there, but I'll live with it. All right. I think that's good. You know, it just dawned on me. Why do I want to run another whole line to connect this coal over here when we have a second coal right here? Why do I want to do two lines when I can fix or do all of this with just this one line? So I'm going to disconnect all of this stuff that I had all nice and neatly connected. I'm going to get rid of this station. Okay, going to get rid of the road. We'll redo the road later. Okay, so I'm thinking... What if we... Buildings. What if we put this... These are too far away, I think, to do a single station for. Maybe I can. Let's try doing a 400 meter station and see if that's long enough that these can actually connect together. Okay. All right, let's go with that. And then I'm going to edit this, and we'll put a building right here and a building right here. Now let's try running the road here. And you know what, I might as well just get rid of all of this. And yeah, I got this curved already. Does that reach that? No, it does not. I was thinking it probably was not going to reach. Let's see if it reaches the other one before I do anything. Okay, and then here, let's go ahead and just curve a road down onto that. Yeah. Okay. No, you reach nobody. All right, let's lengthen it and see if we can, you know, force this to connect. Let's try just one more platform. One more building. No. You're going to have a friggin' mile-long station by the time you're done here. Possibly. But I just want to see what it would take. Oh my goodness, still? All right, so that's definitely not going to work. It was a thought. I thought maybe we could get away with it. All right. So let's try... I have to put it so far away from there if I want to turn it more. Let's try this and see if we can do this. See if this will actually connect to this mine here. Let's just go with a straight route, straight down to there. Is that close enough? It is close enough. Okay, cool. Can we actually curve onto here without any issues? I know that's not where I'm going to curve on, but I think that'll work. I might end up having to alter this curve some, but I think that'll work. So let's go ahead and get 2 more tracks on here. You know, I really didn't need to do this. I just need another platform on here. I just need it to be 2 tracks. I didn't need it to have a pass through. Okay, cut that all the way back. Now, let's try curving it down into here. How does that look? Well, it's not too bad, and it maintains speed the whole way, so I'd say we're good to go. All right, now we just need to figure out how we're going to place this last station to do this. You know what? This might actually just work. This might be the right angle. Let's just line this up with the road. Put it right there. Let's grab it. Track. And go to right there. That works. That works. And the track speed is perfect. It's as good as it's going to get. There. And then connect to that. And all we have left to do now, besides cleaning up my mess, is reconnecting that road and putting signals on here. That was a good save. You did a good job there. The world is obviously coming to an end. Growler has complimented me. You know, this is going to be my 3rd attempt to record this outro. The last time autosave kicked in just as brakes were squealing on the train that we were riding along on. And so as I'm trying to say goodbye, the whole train's just sitting there going, yee! Please don't imitate that sound. All right, Growler. Oh, that's a truck. I was like, why do I have a locomotive traveling all by itself? I thought it was this rail bridge here. All right, guys, that is it for today. We got all our wood, our forests connected, both our forests. We got both our coal connected. Next episode, we need to connect the sawmill, the steel mill, and our iron, and of course, set up delivery. And then we will have 2 of every industry all set up. But that is it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.